G'day ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls and burgers. Welcome back to another Call of Duty video on the channel. It is your boy Jacko G-Freak running you through this one on Terminal. Great map. This map and the aesthetics, it just takes me back. It just looks great. And it feels great too. I just lost that gunfight. I'm a burger. But let's talk about today's topic, okay? I genuinely know a good way of beating skill-based matchmaking. I reckon I've got it figured out from personal experience. I haven't really been checking out any other videos about this, how to avoid it, but I think I've genuinely come to conclusion of how to avoid it, okay? We got the nice little three-piece there, and it's definitely, we can all agree that it's significantly jumped up since the beta. The beta, it was probably more dialed in than the previous title, Modern Warfare 2, but I feel like we can all agree that this game, the skill-based matchmaking in this, has ramped up so much that it's now a multi-billion-dollar product. Just that coding, it is ridiculous. The amount of money that they make from people getting that dopamine hit is crazy. And look, Sledgehammer Gamers definitely come through with a sledgehammer to our faces with this algorithm. It's crazy. I'm playing casual games, but it feels like I'm playing ranked. Now, skill-based matchmaking has a place, but just not in the casual games, man. Like, casual is for parents, it's for those blokes or chicks that want a couple hours after work or school or university or whatever. Just the casual experience with other shitters, okay? Versing other shitters is okay for a few games, but there's no sense of improvement, and the dopamine is chalked, you know? Like, I get it. Like, people are being spoon-fed burgers with this skill-based matchmaking. It honestly is crazy. It's crazy. And if you've got a KD under 1, pretty much the way it works from what I've gathered is that if you're above 1, it'll try bring you back down to 1. If you're below a 1, it'll try bring you up to a 1 KD we're talking about. But it honestly is it's just overpowered. It is ridiculously overpowered. But honestly, I feel like we're slightly beating it. Now, the way to kind of beat it is by playing it against itself. We're playing chess, and the algorithm's playing checkers, baby, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the way to kind of do it is that we're jumping into six-mans, okay? We're mucking around, and it mucks up the algorithm, I feel. So simple logic, I think, the thing that makes sense is it adds all of our KDs up, adds them all up, and then divides it by the amount of players in the party. So, you know, for this case, it's 6. We've got 6 players on a team. 6 KDs divided by 6, bang. You've got the average KD. It'll chuck us in there. We are all, I think, we're pretty much in 1 KD lobbies. So it's pretty neutral. There's always, like, when you look at it, when you look at the scoreboard at the end of every game, it's pretty tight. Like, it's pretty much the closest thing ever. It's always, I'm going to gas myself up here, but it's generally me on top, followed by a couple of the other lads, which are consistently 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th on the leaderboards, and they swap around a little bit, and sometimes, depending on my guns that I have to use and get gold, well, it puts me down a little bit lower on there. But I find that we find ourselves winning games, right? We push to win games, and it's great. But then it starts ramping up. You can feel it. The ping gets a little bit higher. Not too crazy, but you can feel the ping going up higher, the skill-based matchmaking ramping up, and actually nerfing us. The game is literally nerfing us. There needs to be some sort of skill-based matching. I get that. It needs to happen. Yo, look at this slide kill. Look at this. Bang. Okay, watch this one. Here it is. Oh my God, James Bond. Now, there needs to be some sort of skill-based matchmaking to help those entry-level people feel welcome to the game. Same goes to the people, like, you know, with a disability, with the disability controllers and so on. I don't want to see, like, Doom Clan coming in and shitting on these newcomers or the disabled gamers. Like, they've got to feel welcome too. But they'll be checked out and not they're not going to get a dopamine hit. They're not going to get that dope hit, leaving the game, meaning that Activision ain't going to get their cash from when they hit their store or hopefully do a microtransaction. Which brings me to the store. Bro, this motherfucker's in your face all the time. Holy shit, you log in, store, finish game, store. Middle of the game, it probably pops up, store. Like, my God, how hard are they pushing this? Now, I did make a purchase. I did make my very first purchase. Hold the applause. But we did get the OG Modern Warfare 2 lobby game music. It is pretty cool. The game soundtrack is sick, as well as the lobby audio. That's awesome as well. 1,400 COD points, totally worth it, to be honest with you. But to a different point, let's segue a little bit. The UI makes it difficult to navigate through the menus, add friends, and even join in on friends. Like, what happened to being able to sneakily join mates and start popping on, you know, whilst they're on the opposite team? That was the best thing ever, man. Like, bring that back. We want that. That's the best type of stuff. Now there's a big ass news alert like, holy shit, Jacko G-Freak's joining. And they have to wait. You have to wait like you're in a naughty corner, not being able to access menus, classes, and even the store, which they love. But now that segues me to the final point where, you know, how to avoid the skill-based matchmaking. When it comes to it, camos in this game, they look great, and there's great diversity here. There's over 800. Check out my previous videos on that. But honestly, the way we're dodging it is by grinding camos. We're grinding the gold guns. I've only got a 1.6 KD, and it's not my best, but honestly, I don't care about KD anymore. Like, in all the gun camo grind for the ultimate hit, that is the ultimate dopamine hit, okay? That's all I care about. Just grind the camos. I still have a good KD. It's not my best. Definitely not my best. Far from it. But I only equip, you know, UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV because that's all gun kills. And so by equipping the other streaks, that really boosts up your KD, gets people leaving, all that type of stuff. The shitters stick around, and I can manage to beat the system a little bit. Not to mention being in a 6-man. So my advice is to grind camos as your KD tanks a little bit or a fair bit, depending on your challenge that you have to do. Because you have to using a diverse variety of guns, especially those SMGs. My God. And when it comes to the sniper, God help me. Holy shit, I'm not looking forward to that. But skill-based matchmaking works out in your favor that if you're losing and you're going negative below 1, then they boost you up to get that dopamine hit. So you stay on the game and hopefully make a transaction in the store. And they want you to stick on this game because at the end of the day, bottom line, all they care about is you just staying on this game, sticking it out, sticking it to the man, you know, having a good time on here with your friends. And if you leave, well, then they've stuffed up. They've stuffed up and they want to keep you on, so they're going to give you those good games. So ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, grind the camos, okay? That honestly does help. It coincidentally does make your KD go down a little bit, but who cares, man? Who cares? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for the KD tankage because technically it's a little bit of a reverse boost, but you're not deliberately doing it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this. How many gold guns do you guys have? What are you thinking about the game so far? And make sure to leave a like on the channel video. You guys are legends. Subscribe. 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. YouTube algorithm's doing its thing. Thank you very much, YouTube. Shout out to there. The discoverability is fantastic. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember to be safe. Stay swole. As always, boom, baby. Peace.